At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back. Many names were called for the $10,000 giveaway over the weekend for lucky people to comb their choice of the cash or a brand new Fiat worth $18,000.
Do we have a Rosalind Trafton in the casino? Rosalind Trafton! There she is!
I'm very happy. We did a $100,000 promotion at Goldtown and Lakeside, and Miss Rosalind is being presented with $10,000 in cash. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I came yesterday and I came today because I knew I was going to win one day or the other. And I usually have a premonition when I feel like I'm going to win.
Yeah. So are you a regular player here?
Yes.
So you're here all the time, and you put in your points to win this. You chose to pick the cash.
Yes.
Right. We had a winner last night at Lakeside and a winner at Goldtown each night, Friday and Saturday, and everyone took the cash, $10,000 in cash. So not too bad of a prize.
This is a good promotion.
Absolutely. It was a wonderful promotion. We gave away $100,000 in October between cash, gas cards, and the vehicles.
Wonderful thing for a person that's a regular here at Goldtown and Lakeside, and also gets people out there thinking, hey, they got to come in here and play some of these games, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, we're looking to give away great promotions every month, and it's nice to be able to give 4 people $10,000 this weekend. So,
Assistant Sheriff Rick Marshall spoke to News 46 about the detention center that is now open and accepting inmates.
The transition from the old jail to the new jail went very smoothly. The deputies, the inmates, everybody was just happy to be out of the old facility and into the new facility. So the inmates were very, very cooperative and very, very appreciative of going into the new jail, as are the deputies.
How many did you transfer from the old jail to the new jail?
I believe there was between 35 and 45 inmates transferred. I don't have an exact number for you.
You have men and women in there. Also in the new detention facility, you have them separated in different areas of this facility too as well.
That's correct. Nevada law requires that they be separated by sight and sound, and sound is described as a normal conversational tone. So we meet all the standards that are required for that.
There was a little bit of a bump in this with the Nye County Law Enforcement Association saying that they believe that it shouldn't be open based on the actual amount of deputies per inmate. Is that rectified now?
Their reasoning was that we didn't have enough staff for safety purposes. First off, the Nye County Sheriff's Office takes safety of our personnel very, very serious. We also take safety of people that come into our custody, whether they're inmates, protective custody, things like that, very serious. We would not be opening the jail if we did not believe that it was a safe environment to work in. If you, and you've been in both facilities, the new facility is very, very technologically advanced. There's no question that the safety of our personnel comes first, and we treat it that way. Sheriff DeMayo would not have opened the jail if he felt that the safety of our personnel was in any way jeopardized. We call it managing resources, managing liabilities. You manage your liabilities by managing your resources. You know, one of the things brought up in the courtroom was that by the union was a deputy could get in trouble running into a cell block that has 30 inmates. That's a ludicrous statement. We don't train our deputies to run in and handle 30 inmates. We manage our resources. They would order everybody in the cell block to lock down. If you're not part of the problem, lock down. In the meantime, they would be contacting patrol and we would get additional resources en route. If needed to, they would take whatever steps were appropriate to quell the disturbance prior to the arrival of additional personnel. But we take the safety of inmates and our personnel very serious.
How many staff members do you have in the new facility right now?
We don't discuss staffing levels for safety and security reasons. Obviously, I'm going to tell you that we always want more staffing, but we have enough that's adequate to open the facility.
U.S. Senator Harry Reid suffered bruises Friday afternoon in a multi-vehicle accident on Interstate 15 that sent him to University Medical Center trauma. He experienced rib and hip contusions and was cleared for release by the doctors. Reid, who is 72 years old, was taken to UMC by his security detail as a precaution and walked in on his own. Some of Reid's detail and a staffer also suffered minor injuries in the accident and were evaluated at UMC. Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper Loy Hickson said 5 vehicles were involved in the accident. 2 vehicles carrying Reid and members of his security detail, 2 Metro Police vehicles, and 1 civilian vehicle.
The Southern Nevada Agency Partnership, or SNAP, law enforcement team has received a 2012 U.S. Department of the Interior Partners in Conservation Award. The award recognizes groups and individuals who make exceptional contributions in achieving conservation goals through collaboration and partnering. The team has established a common bail schedule, conducted saturation patrols on one another's lands to restore safety to high-crime areas, address dumping on public lands, marijuana farms, archaeological resource crimes, and illegal off-highway vehicle use. The interagency team also cooperates with other state and local law enforcement personnel in conducting activities.
Court-appointed special advocates were sworn in at the Nye County Courthouse. News 46 spoke to Representative Willie Bear.
We swore in our 4th CASA class since we began in Pahrump a year and a half ago, and this brings the number of CASAs here in Nye County up to 32.
Wow.
We swore in 11 volunteers this morning.
What do they go through before they get sworn in?
36 hours of pretty intense training over a 3-week period. Tuesday and Thursday evenings and all-day Saturdays. And we bring in guest speakers who are expert in the field. And we have a lot of fun. We get to know each other, and they learn about how to handle cases, everything from child abuse, of course, childhood development, working with the court system, working with the foster families, and that kind of thing.
CASA stands for?
Court-appointed special advocates.
And their job is what?
Their job is basically to speak for the child. You know, everybody in court, in family court, has a lawyer. The mom has a lawyer. The dad has a lawyer, if they're not together. The state has the DCFS and the district attorney, but there's no one to speak for the child. What does the child want? And so CASA volunteers become friends of the child. It's not like Big Brothers Big Sisters where they take them out and buddy. They get to know the child on a monthly basis. They see them, but they also are investigating the circumstances surrounding the placement of the child in foster care and finding out whether that child needs to be reunified with their family or whether the termination of parental rights is in order and the child needs to be adopted.
If a person wants to volunteer for CASA or donate to CASA, how can they do that?
They can call our office at 702-592-5276. We do have another number, but it's a brand new number, and I don't remember it by heart. So.
And will you be starting a new class soon?
New class is in April, and we already have a waiting list of 4 or 5 people. So we're excited.
That's a great thing Willie and everybody in CASA are doing there.
Yes.
Great organization. All right, folks, we'll have more after the break.